Thank you. My name is Sidio Masenjesho, and I'm gonna sharing you the summary of two videos that was talking about scientific claims. I would like to start by the video of Brandon, whereby Brandon started teaching us how to be happy for our lives. Then Brandon started saying that he's amazed by people who says that they are always unhappy, yet it requires at very little things to be happy. Brandon also said that people who think that happiness comes from our orientation or our tasks. We look at the past or present and even future in some ways. For Brandon to be happy in even past, present, and future, he divided it into three parts based on the time: past, present, and the future. He told us that in order to be happy for the past activities, people need to show or to be thankful and become happy for the past events or the past acts, even if they might be, even if they might have been too bad, or there might have been, or individual has made different troubles. Then for the present, he said that in order to be happy for the present time, you need to be really engaged or focused in what you are doing, and sometimes to challenge ourselves to coming to conscious result. Also, he said that in order to be happy for the present time, you need to accept the world just as it is. Just accept where you are living, who you are living with, and the environment you are living with in general. And then for the future, I said that in order to be happy for the future, you need first to anticipate the positive things you will face. He said that do not fear anything about the future, even if it might be scary or struggle or hardships. He said that also said think about all things you do are excited will be excited for you by tomorrow. And then uh, Brandon also says that we need to be happy physically, but physically, emotionally, and health. He said that in order to be happy physically, we need to sleep 8 hours per day. We need to drink more water. We need to take some break, like you sleep, you just take time to break. Try to stand up, to not keep do not keep on sitting towards long hours. Maybe if you're working in certain office, do not take long time just sitting down. We have also to eat vegetables. He said vegetables can help us to be happy to be physically happy, and he told us avoiding too much sugar. In order to be happy emotionally, he said that relationship could play a big part. He said that if you are really living with other people's in good mood, emotionally you will be happy. This is where he gave an example of marriage. He said that if your marriage is in a style, it is not because marriage is stable, but it is because one among you has led to the stale. So it is better to live together peacefully and intervene in this relationship. For the spirit, he said that this develops or happen when individual makes self-reflection and then judge him or herself. From where he said that you can build faith if you have seen that you've done something good, and you can be discouraged if you found out that you've done somebody thing. He said that, for instance, if I am performing well, I am performing well. If not, how am I performing? So from where you can just think about what you can do in the future. So let's move to the second video. Is for Sonja, where she talks about the acts of kindness. She mentioned a long proverb whereby one part of the proverb says that uh, if you want happiness for your whole life, help someone else. She said that being generous, it is a good thing for your self-perception, and it helps you to build some people builds some reputation on you. She said that helps you to be interconnected to others, relieve distress, and help you to build a relationship with others. Within this video, there was an experiment where she gave the students the tasks to conduct, where she said that you go and make some acts of kindness to different people, and there were three groups where they were the control group, the single day group, and different days group. The findings shows that the control group did not perform well. Did not perform well. They have helped less over the course of the study. This is because they have other tasks, more tasks to do, to work on. Then the findings show that single day people who are doing acts of kindness are doing more acts of kindness. The acts tend to be small things because they consider the activities on a single day to be very small. And for the findings for different days, group say that it is also not good as it has made the students not as distinguishable from other things they had to do. So the students were engaged in other activities and they didn't uh, distinguish other activities they had to do. Then moving moving on, the conclusion on this video of Sonja said that the findings from the experiment are attest or authenticate that or witness that motivation, effort, commitment, and fit plays an important role in such study or such experiment. So it is better to choose the strategy that will help you to perform well in the experiment. Moving on to the scientific claim about the scientific claim, um, I would argue that Brandon video does not show scientific scientific claim since there was no study, since there was no data, and the result was he focused on the opinions and his suggestions. But I would argue that the Sonja's video just follows the scientific claim since it has the study, it has the findings, and also there was the graphs that shows how the data was collected and the outcomes. For instance, where they showed the changes in self-reported helping over 6 weeks. So this is the end of my presentation, and I think it will help you more. Thank you.